Hello and welcome to the Custom Wire Technologies benefit overview video. This video will cover all of the benefit options available in the 2024 calendar year. This will also be used for open enrollment purposes, and open enrollment opens on December 6th of 2023. As a reminder, with open enrollment, you are eligible to make your 2024 plan elections from December 6th through December 15th, and those need to be submitted within iSolved. Even if you are choosing to waive the benefits available through Custom Wire Technologies, you will still need to complete the open enrollment process, including that waiver of coverage. So keep in mind that all of your elections will need to be submitted in iSolved no later than December 15th. Once you make those plan elections, you will not be able to make any changes to the plans you elect throughout the 2024 year unless you are experiencing a qualifying life event. There are some examples listed on the screen here. And again, keep in mind that if you do experience a qualifying life event, for example, a marriage or birth of a child, you will need to notify Human Resources within 30 days of that life event to make sure that we get those changes submitted to the carriers timely. So jumping right into the benefits for the 2024 plan year, there will not be any changes. Your health plan will continue to remain with All Savers, which is a branch of United Healthcare. As you can see on the benefit summary here, the deductible will be $5,000 for a single and $10,000 for a family. I'd like to draw your attention to the health reimbursement arrangement at the bottom of the screen. So while an individual does have the $5,000 uh, deductible or responsibility towards paying for covered services, that truly is going to be a responsibility of $3,000 to the employee, because through the health reimbursement arrangement that Custom Wire Technologies provides, the additional 2,000 that makes up that full 5,000 will actually be covered by Custom Wire Technologies. So while the plan documents do say that your deductible is $5,000, you really could think of that as 3,000, again, with the 2,000 being picked up by that HRA. For those who may not be familiar with a health reimbursement arrangement or an HRA, this is something that the employer will provide to employees as an additional benefit, again, to support some cost savings on the member's behalf. But there is a third party that does actually administer the funds. So, as you can see here at the bottom of the page, this HRA is administered by Diversified Benefit Services. So that is the company or third party administrator that you will be connecting with to provide an explanation of benefits anytime you are paying for covered services, and those payments are going towards your deductible. So the fax number is listed on this form here. If you do have specific questions or are maybe unsure of how much you have contributed thus far, towards that deductible, you can always reach out to Diversified Benefit Services in addition to reaching out to the carrier directly or United Healthcare directly. But again, you will always receive an explanation of benefits anytime that you are receiving covered services from a provider and are incurring any type of fee. So make sure to keep that in mind and make sure that you're keeping track of those explanation of benefits as you are receiving covered services. Outside of that, no other changes for the 2024 plan year. So again, just make note of the copays applying to those particular in-network covered services. Also keep in mind that it's very important that you do visit an in-network provider. So if you have questions about that, please reach out to Human Resources and we can always work together to get those questions answered before you visit a provider that may potentially not be in-network. There is a very expansive network in terms of the providers that are covered. But again, it is important that you are visiting an in-network provider so that you are receiving covered services versus no coverage in the out of network. So dental and vision, again, will not be experiencing any changes for the 2024 plan year either. Your dental plan is with Delta Dental, very expansive network of covered providers. As you can see here, no changes to the plan design for the upcoming year. Same goes for the vision plan. So the vision plan is actually covered through United Healthcare. And as you can see, it is advantageous again to visit an in-network provider versus out of network because your coverage is going to be much more expansive and cost effective for you, the covered member. So copays on the exams and the frame allowance is listed on this summary here. If you do have questions, you can always reach out to United Healthcare or to Human Resources, and we can get more information for you. Your life insurance and disability coverages are two plans that Custom Wire Technologies does pay the premium cost of. So, this basic life and accidental death and dismemberment policy is provided to you, the eligible employee, at no cost. The benefit amount is one time your annual salary, your annual base pay. So please make sure as you are going through the open enrollment process, if you have not already established a beneficiary or maybe need to update that beneficiary on file, it's very important that you provide that to Human Resources and continually take a look at that each year to make sure that it is an accurate contact and truly the person that you would like to receive those funds. You do have a voluntary life policy available as well. So, in addition to that basic life policy that covers yourself, you do have the option to elect supplemental coverage, both for yourself as well as for your family members. So, the benefit amounts that you are able to elect are listed on this chart here. You will see the deduction summary in iSolved as you're making those elections, but one thing to note under the guaranteed issue amount, the guaranteed issue amount is relevant for those employees who are newly eligible. So if you are new to this plan, you have never been eligible to elect this plan before, you're able to elect a benefit amount up to $100,000 without having to provide any medical questionnaires, information, or what's called an evidence of insurability. If you are already on the plan or have been eligible and maybe have waived this coverage in past years, that guaranteed issue amount is not going to apply to you. So, in those cases, you will likely be required to submit that evidence of insurability or that questionnaire before the coverage that you are electing or the benefit amount you are electing is granted. So, just keep that in mind to truly understand what that guaranteed issue amount means. The disability insurance is completely paid for by Custom Wire Technologies. So again, at no cost to you, you have a short-term as well as a long-term disability policy available. This works as a income replacement should you be temporarily disabled or incapacitated and unable to work. A couple of additional benefits that we want to highlight through this open enrollment experience is your employee assistance program and the travel assistance. Both of these are available to you again at no cost. In addition to the counseling services that the Employee Assistance Program or EAP provides, you also have access to a phone contact as well as a website that's really helpful in triaging you to particular resources or providers in the area based on not only your location, but the needs that you are inquiring about. So, for example, if you're maybe looking for elder care for a loved one, you could always reach out to this contact to get some more information about some of the local providers and resources available in your community. And this is at no cost to you. Travel assistance is the same. No cost to you, and the contact information is listed here on this page. The wellness plan through Move Spring is a program or app that's available at no cost. You do not have to elect the health plan through Custom Wire Technologies to participate in this app. So it's a great um, added application and an option for you to improve your health and wellness and overall mindfulness. The organization code that you will need in order to get set up is listed on this page here. So make sure to keep that handy. Quick reminder of the 401k retirement savings program available. As you can see here, you do have the option to elect both pre-tax deferrals as well as post-tax or Roth deferrals towards that plan. So make sure that you're taking a look at that throughout the open enrollment experience as well. And lastly, wanted to provide you with some contact information. So here are the phone contacts as well as the websites for each of the insurance carriers that are working with custom wire technologies. And then at the bottom, want to draw attention to the Baird financial advisor contact. If you have questions specific to your 401k or your retirement planning, that's a great resource to reach out to as well. So that phone contact will connect you with your consultant at Baird. Thank you so much for your attention and have a great 2024.